एनएलएस बैंगलोर शायद हर लॉ एस्पिरेंट का ड्रीम कॉलेज होगा एंड प्रेजेंटली हम उसको एक डिस्टेंस से ही देख पा रहे हैं कि कैसा कॉलेज है, क्या लाइफ हो सकती है वहाँ पे. वी आर जस्ट अज्यूमिंग थिंग्स. सो टुडे आई हैव विद मी रोहन who's already present there. He's one of a student who cleared NLSAT and now is at NLS Bangalore, and we are looking forward to listen to great stories that he has to share from the college, and it will give us an idea ki what can we really expect out of the college. So let's listen to him. Hi guys, I'm Ayushi, your mentor for law entrance exams, and welcome to Law Digest. Hi Rohan, welcome to the platform. It's so great to see you back. Last I think हमने तुम्हारा वो preparation वाला video किया था. We
yes.
try to understand the strategy from you. तो
Yes,
अब हम now that you're in NLS, you are there, you're seeing the life there, and बहुत सारे ऐसे एस्पिरेंट्स हैं जिनको शायद ये क्यूरियोसिटी होगी जानने की कि वहाँ पे कैसी लाइफ है. तो सबसे पहले थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे कैसा इन्वायरमेंट है, व्हाट इज योर डे रूटीन लाइक, टेल अस समथिंग अबाउट इट.
So ma'am, am I audible enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So the environment here, ma'am, it's very rigorous. Like classes ऐसे होती है हफ्ते में 3 दिन from 8:50 to 4:40 in the evening. And
4:40 is a lot.
Yeah. But ऐसा होता है कि जैसे एक क्लास है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल लॉ, तो उसका फर्स्ट आवर होगा, फिर 10 मिनट का ब्रेक होता है, फिर सेकंड आवर होता है.
अच्छा.
So ऐसे so it's like a Pomodoro thing. Yeah, that is how students. And classes they end at 4:40, sometimes 1:30, and it's very rigorous, to be honest. The whole environment, जैसे we don't get the time to even think about कि कल क्या है, because there it's so many things on the paper कि अभी कभी project, कभी presentation, कभी viva. So for example, we have 5 courses this trimester. So 5 course का projects होंगे, रिस्पॉन्स पेपर होगा, फिर प्रोजेक्ट्स के बाद वाइवा होगा और फाइनल एग्जाम्स एंड में होगा. सो 3 महीने होते हैं एक ट्राइमेस्टर में, सो वो ऐसे निकल जाते हैं, पता ही नहीं चलता. Which is, I think, a good thing also in a way, because it prepares us for basically we are learning time management along with law. So that's how life is at NLS. And yeah, like sleep is an issue. I've noticed people who are like 20-21 years of age, और उनके बाल उड़ गए, literally, I'm not joking. So this is something that NLS needs to address. But yeah, life is good. Like learning opportunities are great, and like it's the faculty is the best, and like it's the best academic experience as per se, according to me.
तो 4:40 के बाद क्या होता है? जैसे सुबह क्लासेस शुरू हो रही हैं आपकी 8:30 8:40
8:50.
हाँ 8:50, फिर उसके बाद क्या होता है लाइक?
So basically 4:40 के बाद वो ये like you have your own time, and for example I play football. If I tell you about myself, so 3 days I go for training. वो 5:30 से होती है, 5:30 to 6:30, and then 6:30 के बाद like I come back, I take a shower, and थोड़ा बहुत बैठता हूँ like पढ़ने, like project submissions, research वगैरह we have to research, like अभी contracts का project बनाना है, I have like deadline in 2 days, so we start researching, and then 7:30 the dinner starts, 7:30 to 9. So people start वो 7:30 शुरू कर लेते हैं because अच्छा खाना जल्दी खत्म हो जाता है. So 7:30 to 9, and then after 9 people have their own time. People manage all their fun activities, everything within this time frame. So that's why I'm saying, people here, they learn time management, like it's the best that NLS can teach you.
Okay, so this seems like an MBA college. ऐसी stories we listen to.
So basically, if you know, NLS is the only college जहाँ पे अंडरग्रेड में ट्राइमेस्टर है, वरना जो इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट मैनेजमेंट है इसमें मास्टर्स में ट्राइमेस्टर होता है, बट अंडरग्रेड में सिर्फ एनएलएस में ही ट्राइमेस्टर है. सो इट्स वेरी रिगरस, even for like people who are coming for CLAT, like it's very rigorous.
So basically जैसे कि academically बहुत ज्यादा फोकस है कॉलेज का.
Yeah, बहुत like कुछ ज्यादा ही फोकस्ड है academically, because जो अच्छा भी है and बुरा भी है in certain ways.
Yeah.
So हाँ जी, that's how my day is usually.
Okay. So what about extracurricular then? Does the college promote you to, join societies, workshops, moot
Yeah,
courts?
definitely. So basically, most of these things are student led, and
Yeah.
student the students here, they are very entrepreneurial. They are very enthusiastic about all these things,
Yeah.
and they are very serious. So for example,
Hmm.
last time, in the first trimester, we had university rounds for moot courts.
Hmm.
So it's like a university level competition, and you get ranks. On based on those ranks, you get assigned certain competitions. So
Hmm.
जो top rankers होते हैं उनको international competitions मिलते हैं, फिर
Hmm.
national competitions.
Hmm.
So वैसे ही last trimester we had the moot court thing. This trimester we had the negotiation thing, and next trimester, I'm not sure, we might have arbitration. So
Okay.
all these curricular activities are along with पढ़ाई. So
अच्छा.
ऐसा like college provides you with full opportunities,
तो मूट
like
कोर्ट के अलावा
opportunities wise.
और क्या क्या एक्टिविटीज होती हैं?
यहाँ पे जैसे अलग अलग सोसाइटीज है, जैसे
हाँ.
लॉ एंड डिबेटिंग सोसाइटी,
हम्म.
देयर आर कॉम्पिटिशन्स, रिसर्च पेपर कॉम्पिटिशन्स, और
हम्म.
क्लाइंट ब्रीफिंग कॉम्पिटिशन्स, एंड
हम्म.
so it's like a complete law school experience.
हम्म.
So yeah, like for example, this time I tried my luck in negotiations,
हम्म.
because last time I thought like moot mein we have to prepare memo and all, it's very hectic.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like people do get, like some people might not enjoy moot, they might enjoy negotiation. So we have our
हम्म.
own choices, and college
हम्म.
provides us with almost
हम्म.
everything. That's something that I really admire about
हम्म.
this college.
Okay.
So yes,
So,
ma'am.
okay, so you have moot courts, you have different societies, so to say, and in academics, like, you mentioned research papers. It's very important because colleges generally, don't. Uh, Speaking of DU, you have to take that initiative by yourself. So,
Mhm.
what do they like? Do they teach you how to research, or is it a
Yes, so
student run?
initially, yeah. So basically, there are both, like दोनों चीजें होती है. So
Hmm.
initially, we had like these mentors,
Okay.
who were BA LLB fourth and fifth years.
Okay.
So of course उनको 4 साल हो गए लिखते लिखते. So they
हाँ.
were our peer guides. So we
Hmm.
learned through them, and teachers are also very open. Like if you have any doubt, you can mail the teachers. You can set a time whenever you want consultation. So yeah,
Hmm.
proper hand holding process is there. And
Okay.
one thing is great, that this institution, it forces you to think out of
Hmm.
the box also. And
Hmm.
like if I talk about DU, in DU a lot of rote learning process is there,
Yeah.
but here like Socratic method of teaching is followed,
Hmm.
especially like by RVC Sudhir Krishna Swami sir. So like Socratic method in the sense, they won't teach us what is in the reading. They would
Hmm.
expect us to read it beforehand, and we'll have an open dialogue in class. We'll have a
Okay.
discussion in class. So that is how most of the teachers they teach here, which is I
Okay.
think a very effective method, because it compels you to think, and
Okay.
they force you
So,
to write.
hmm.
Yes, yes.
Right. So it's not the standard ki teacher aaya, book kholi, they start,
No, no, no.
telling the concepts. You're sitting there listening quietly.
It's a
So,
dialogue.
yeah.
Everyone participates. And one thing I love about this is, like, for example, in my class, there are people who are not confident with speaking. Like, it's
Hmm.
quite visible, and some people are very confident. But
Hmm.
for example, we have marked presentations, we have marked vivas. In presentations, we have to
Hmm.
present the case to the whole class.
Hmm.
So that forces the child to talk, that forces the child to
Right.
speak.
Yeah.
So the institution is doing a hand holding process. Like,
Hmm.
if you survive NLS, I think, because it's about survival here. It's not about
Hmm.
getting good marks. It's mostly about survival.
Yeah.
And so if you do that, you'll already be a half-baked lawyer by the end of your
Hmm.
degree,
Hmm.
because you know what to research, how to write, how
Hmm.
to think. So that is
Hmm.
something I admire about this college, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay, so as you mentioned, अभी you said कि students का जरूरी नहीं है, everybody speaks well.
Mhm,
So if we look at the NLSAT admission process, there's
mhm,
an interview round. So students are very worried कि we have
mhm.
to really speak well to be able to make through. So during your preparation, like what were the things that you feel like after getting an admission there, what do you feel ki preparation, how is it different from the academic sense of it, or what you had imagined? Like put
Yeah.
yourself in that stage कि आपने एंट्रेंस एग्जाम अभी देना है, यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर इट, तब आपके दिमाग में व्हाट वाज द थिंग, एंड नाउ आफ्टर जॉइनिंग what did you find, what were you expecting at that point of time?
Okay. Okay. So first of all, I would like to like clear this out. Like, if you are not able to speak very good English, it it is not a big factor in the
Hmm.
interview. But in the interview, they are just they're trying to analyze your personality as a whole. They
Hmm.
know that you have the skill. They know that you can write well. Of course, उसी के बाद you are giving the
Hmm.
interview, written exam के
Hmm.
बाद. तो वो सब
Hmm.
तुम्हारा practice हो गया है. And speaking is a skill that you can learn with time.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
interview में moreover they judge the personality.
Hmm.
Uh, because I had classmates who did not speak very good English, but they had like clear thought process. उनका
Hmm.
like हिंदी में बोलते थे but एकदम clear बोलते थे. So
Hmm.
they also got through. So ऐसा नहीं है
Hmm.
कि अगर तुम्हारी इंग्लिश बहुत of course थोड़ी बहुत basic English you should know, but
हाँ,
if अगर तुम्हारी इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छी नहीं, it's not an impediment.
it's not
I
an
think you can
issue.
still you can still break through.
Hmm. Hmm.
And preparation wise, ma'am, I as I told you before as well, usse time I used to practice with my
Hmm.
friends, with my
Hmm.
mom, and then I
Hmm.
thought practicing with my friends it was not really that great because it's not a formal setting. And then
Yeah.
I joined your
Yeah.
interview sessions, which really
Yeah.
helped me a lot
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
provided me with a recorded video and I saw my mistakes and
Hmm.
where I was going blank. So that really
Hmm.
helped me a lot. And
Right.
also interview is short. It's like 5-7 minutes per candidate.
हाँ.
Candidate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
इतना
It was
इसमें
short.
attention लेने की जरूरत नहीं है.
Yeah,
Just
you
be
mentioned
yourself.
it correctly. कि ना they're more wanting to look into your personality rather than
Personality,
check
yes,
your
ma'am.
English or all these things.
English, though, of course, you have written well. That's why you're giving
हाँ.
the interview.
हाँ.
They're not checking that. They're checking your
हाँ.
personality. So,
राइटिंग
yes,
वेल
ma'am.
की बात करें तो एक बार रिवाइज कर लेते हैं, पार्ट बी
Mhm.
एनएलसैट, जैसे पार्ट ए पार्ट बी डिवीजन हुआ था, तो कैसे, इन ब्रीफ, वेरी ब्रीफली जस्ट टेल कि कैसे प्रिपरेशन किया था रोहन तुमने?
Okay, so ma'am, as we know, there are three parts: part A, part B, third part considering the interview.
हम्म.
So, first part is the objective questions, which
हम्म.
is which was 75 now, and
हम्म.
this year they might increase the capacity also, which
हम्म.
also abhi like pata nahi hai, but yeah, they will definitely increase if this
हम्म.
year or maybe next to this year. हमारा पैटर्न था, it was like 75 questions objective.
हम्म.
So उन questions के लिए, as we know कि that is just a screening process like UPSC
हम्म.
prelims, वो
हम्म.
marks count नहीं होंगे. So
हम्म.
my thing was that कि मुझे बस उसमें मेरा sweet spot था like 60 plus चाहिए मुझे out of 75.
हम्म.
वो भी मेरे नहीं आए थे. I think I scored 52.
हम्म.
But don't focus too much on part A
ऑन
because
पार्ट ए.
it's only 2.5 hours. And if you focus too much on part A, you will lose part B and definitely you will not get through. Because there were so many people I met who were not able to complete one question or two
हम्म.
questions. And that
हम्म.
was the deciding factor. The examination was easy, it was not tough. So
हम्म.
for part A, uh, it was English comprehension, current affairs, and legal
लीगल.
aptitude.
या.
Yeah, but legal aptitude was also not legal in the sense CLAT questions are. Like if you have
हाँ.
common sense and if your reading is good, you can
रीजनिंग
read
बेस्ड.
fast, comprehend fast. Yes, reasoning based. It was like an English paper. So
लेट्स स्पीक ऑफ
part
पार्ट बी. पार्ट बी के
yes.
लिए पीपल आर मोर दिस थिंग कि कैसे पार्ट बी की प्रिपरेशन करनी है.
So basically, what I did was I started with part B, and
हम्म.
I gave your tests. So वो जो
हम्म.
मैंने टेस्ट दिए थे ना, उसी टाइम I realized after giving 2-3 tests कि I need to complete part B in 1 hour 20 minutes
हम्म.
max.
हम्म.
मतलब जैसा भी करके उसको खत्म करना है, तभी पार्ट ए में आई कैन शिफ्ट.
हाँ.
So because if I do it in 1 hour 20 minutes, then basically
हम्म.
60 plus 10, 70 minutes are left for 75 questions.
हम्म.
और वो कम टाइम है because पैसेज बड़े होते हैं, you have to
हम्म.
comprehend.
हम्म.
But still, part A you can ignore. So part B I attempted first because complete करना है. Like there's no, if you're not
हाँ.
completing, you're out. You're definitely out.
हम्म.
So for part B preparation, it's simple. They'll ask you 10 questions, situation based questions, and you have to
हम्म.
answer in 2 pages, like एक इधर
हम्म.
एक इधर. और So basically they are reasoning based questions. It checks your common sense. इसमें कोई law की knowledge नहीं लग रही है. It checks how well you can write, how well
Right.
you understand the situation, and what is your way forward. That is
Hmm.
what they're checking. For which I personally feel a test series is very important. और
Hmm.
ऐसा नहीं कि बस test series लिख के छोड़ दिया, but you need to evaluate it. You need
Evaluate.
to do, yeah. So with a like evaluate through a teacher or a senior. So
Hmm.
evaluation is very important. Then only you'll realize कि तुम्हारी गलतियां कहाँ है.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's practice, ma'am. It's just
ठीक
practice.
है.
And
Yes,
then the
correct.
current affairs.
Right. हाँ, पार्ट
हाँ,
दिस इज अ राइट स्ट्रेटजी ऑल्सो विच यू मेंशन कि पार्ट बी को ज्यादा टाइम दो, क्योंकि स्टूडेंट्स माइट गेट स्टक विद पार्ट ए कि नहीं ये क्वालिफाइंग है तो इसको देना है अच्छे से टाइम. बट ठीक
नहीं,
है, एज
part
वी.
B पहले. If you
हाँ
don't complete part B, just consider yourself out. You have to
हाँ,
complete part B.
क्योंकि
So
मेरिट में भी पार्ट बी इंटरव्यू दोनों के आंसर
दोनों
जो
है.
काउंट
Yes,
होता
yes.
है, सो इट मेक
So
सेंस
अगर
टू
आपका
गिव.
इंटरव्यू में 10 मार्क्स का है, अगर एक
हाँ,
नंबर कम में मिल जाए,
डजंट
तो
मैटर.
पार्ट बी.
पार्ट बी आपका 50 मार्क्स का है, तो वो ज्यादा जरूरी है.
पार्ट बी मैम 75 50 75 का है शायद.
60.
65 65
65
65.
65 या.
50 का वो और 15
हाँ,
मार्क्स का करंट अफेयर.
ऐसे. हाँ
सो हाँ, सो फिर पार्ट बी की ये तो 10 क्वेश्चंस हो गए. यू जस्ट नीड टू
हाँ.
प्रैक्टिस, राइट, लाइक प्रैक्टिस 5 क्वेश्चन रोज लिखो और
हम्म.
किसी से चेक करवाओ. And so yeah, test series, and then we come to the current affairs based
हम्म.
essay. So
हम्म.
I think that is the critical factor, because
हम्म.
if you do not prepare that, वो 15 number का है, and if you
हम्म.
don't showcase कि you have good knowledge about this issue, you know
हम्म.
the way forward, you have overall comprehensive knowledge, तो तुम्हें
हम्म.
15 में से बहुत कम नंबर मिलेंगे, you will not clear.
हाँ.
So current affairs should be on your tips. And ऐसा like ये जो essay है कि ये जो like this 15 marker thing, it compels you to understand the issue in its entirety.
हम्म.
Like ऐसा नहीं होता कि तुमने बस थोड़ा सा पढ़ लिया हो गया. You need to
हम्म.
understand the whole issue, then only you
हम्म.
can write an essay. और वो
हम्म.
essay भी आपको like 15 मिनट में लिखना है. Like 500 600 words you have to write in 15 minutes. So उसकी भी like it's just practice practice practice.
करेक्ट.
So what I used to do, I took a magazine of some UPSC institute, and उसमें issue wise divided थे. So I followed a trail. For example, conclusive land titling in India एक टॉपिक हो गया. So there is a trail. वही सेम टॉपिक रिपीट होते रहते हैं. जैसे अक्टूबर के मंथ में आएगा, फिर नवंबर के मंथ में भी आएगा. So just make notes, topic wise notes. So I had made notes of around 30 35 topics, and a very easy topic came. I think simultaneous elections came. So I already had notes. So it was like it was not that difficult.
ग्रेट. ठीक है, so your strategy worked and now that you're there, you were
And
also
ma'am,
at.
this was sorry to cut you off. Like this was the strategy of most of the people I met here
Yeah.
also. Most of them, they focused on part B. Like this is
हाँ
not just my, like people
हाँ
who have
हाँ
succeeded, they did focus on part B a lot, and the essay thing.
राइट.
So yeah, like read newspapers, because reading newspapers से उससे क्या होता है कि your comprehension skills increase, your reading speed increases, and you issues भी तुम्हें समझ आ रहे हैं.
वो
उसका
तो
जो
है.
opinion
राइट.
वाला पेज है, editorial वाला पेज,
हाँ,
ऐसे मेरी
रीडिंग
शुरुआत
डज
से वो रही.
मैटर. इवन
Yeah,
फॉर
yeah.
क्लैट, the advice is this only mostly कि आपको आपकी रीडिंग स्पीड अच्छी होनी चाहिए. यू हैव टू डेवलप दैट स्किल ऑफ रीडिंग. एंड क्योंकि रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस हैं, सो यू कैन नॉट डू अवे
अब
विद
तो
रीडिंग. स्टूडेंट्स को
yes.
डर तो लगता है कि इतना पैसेजेस ये पढ़ने पड़ेंगे, इतना टाइम लगेगा, बट देन देयर इज नो चॉइस.
And ma'am, I think that's what law is also about. Like you have to
आई वाज
read
आल्सो अबाउट टू से द
voluminous
सेम.
cases. So
हाँ,
I think the जो NLSAT का exam है, it prepares you. Like
फॉर द
it
फ्यूचर दैट दिस
actually.
इज कमिंग फॉर यू.
हाँ.
या.
और जिन लोगों का aptitude है, फिर वही clear करते हैं, because you have to
हाँ.
read a lot. यहाँ पे भी like
राइट.
if I have to make one project, I have to read a lot. I have to like 2-3 दिन मुझे research करनी पड़ती है कि कौन से articles relevant है, and then I have to type it out. So I think this examination process is it sets you up for what is in store for the next 3 years.
अच्छा,
Yes, ma'am.
एक ये कि यू वर ऑलरेडी एट DU लॉ फैक्ट, तो कैसे कंपैरिजन ड्रॉ करोगे दोनों इंस्टीट्यूट के बीच में? व्हाट विल बी योर पॉइंटर्स?
Okay, so ma'am, personally, I did not study in law faculty because COVID का time था, और
अच्छा.
हमारा पहला, हाँ, so 6 months जो हमारा पहला semester हुआ था, that was online. So you know how online things are. and I just went there for one day, and उसी दिन NLSAT का result आया था, and I called you up. I
ओ,
told you that
हाँ
I
हाँ
got
हाँ
through.
हाँ
So like I don't have like first hand experience of DU, but like I have a lot of seniors. I have a lot of friends who are
हम्म
DU pass outs. I have
हम्म
a friend who teaches in DU.
हम्म
He's an assistant professor, like
हम्म
faculty of law. So
हम्म
to be honest, personally, I feel if you are preparing for some competitive exam, I had a friend here in NLS. He left
हम्म
NLS and he joined CLC because he was clear in his mind he wants to do UPSC.
करेक्ट
He's a 20-year-old, very bright guy. So,
हाँ.
yeah, he was very clear in his mind. So he joined CLC because here you will not get the time. Trust
That
me when I
was
say this.
about to be my next question only, कि
Okay.
यूपीएससी पॉसिबल है वहां पे कि नहीं, बिकॉज काफी स्टूडेंट्स के मन में रहता है, बिकॉज यूपीएससी गिव यू नो सच एन एज, लॉ के साथ
Yes,
यूपीएससी
yes.
बहुत अच्छा ऑप्शन माना जाता है, पीपल डू लॉ एज अ बैकअप विद यूपीएससी,
Yes, yes,
बट
absolutely.
या एनएलएस में मुझे डिफिकल्ट लगता है कि यू कांट
Hmm.
मैनेज बोथ द
Ma'am,
थिंग्स
it's
टुगेदर.
ma'am, it's like fooling yourself, to be honest.
या
Because this year I cleared prelims in 2021. I also gave UPSC. I cleared pre, but like when I had 2.5 months to prepare for mains. This was the first trimester. So when I came here, I used to study, I used to manage, but I was only able to give like 3 hours for UPSC and like बाकी घंटे, and फिर मेरे को नींद आती थी, मैं सो नहीं पाता था. My life became hell. And then I decided कि I'm just fooling myself क्योंकि I would fail here also. मैं यहाँ का नहीं रहूँगा, वहाँ का भी नहीं रहूँगा. And then I had my mains like 20 September 16 से main start थे, और जो optional paper था, it was clashing with my college के exam.
कॉलेज एग्जाम.
Then I decided कि UPSC कोई बात नहीं, prelims हो गया, छोड़ दो, like mental health is more.
हाँ, राइट.
Then I just
हाँ,
focused
इट्स
on
वेरी टैक्सिंग,
college.
या.
So I don't think so it's possible, especially in the first 2 years. But people, if they want to give it in their final year, which is a little smooth, I would say, with respect to academics, because उसमें elective होते हैं, तो elective courses थोड़े chill होते हैं
हाँ.
core courses के comparison में. So maybe final year में you can give. Final year में थोड़ी time भी होता है पढ़ाई का. But yeah, NLS is an institution. If you really want to be a lawyer, if you are passionate about law, I would personally advise my younger brother or my friend to join NLS because there's huge opportunity. You are taught by the faculty who is internationally renowned. हम उन्हीं की बुक्स पढ़ रहे हैं, वही हमें अपनी बुक्स पढ़ा रहे हैं. And it's a more deliberation oriented forum. वो पढ़ाते नहीं है, like it's like it's discussion. So and you are forced to think. So yeah, it's a beautiful experience, to be honest. But वही इसके downside भी है, like it's too much stress level. लोगों के बाल उड़ रहे हैं, लोग सो नहीं रहे हैं. So yeah,
आई थिंक
that's
सोना बहुत बड़ी इशू है. आई थिंक वहां पे लोग सो नहीं पा रहे हैं.
yes, that is true. That is true.
इंटर्नशिप्स का क्या सिचुएशन है? लाइक आर यू गाइस एबल टू इंटर्न एंड द कॉलेज डस गिव यू दैट स्लॉट एंड टाइम टू इंटर्न?
Yeah. So basically, we have a mandatory internship every year. It's a
ओके.
part of the course. We have to do it. So what happens in like in any other college also, internship is it's a student run initiative.
या.
So we have our committee, RCC. जैसे CNC में भी I think there was this placement. So there was some
प्लेसमेंट
committee,
दैट.
internship committee. Yeah. हाँ कुछ था. So वैसे यहाँ पे उसका नाम RCC है. It's a student led body. But लाइक जितना मैंने देखा है, जैसे अभी भी डे 0 में जितने भी लोग बैठे थे, सब प्लेस हो गए टॉप टियर फॉर्म में. डे 0, डे 1. तो लाइक कंपनीज टॉप टियर आती हैं, एंड इफ यू सर्वाइव लॉ स्कूल, मतलब बहुत अच्छे से नहीं बोल रहा, लाइक डिसेंटली आल्सो यू सर्वाइव, नो यू हैव हाई चांसेस ऑफ सिक्योरिंग अ पैकेज इन अ टॉप टियर फॉर्म. सो ये तो है. And internship also, it's a part of our course curriculum, so we do get the opportunities for
ओके.
interning. Like this was an issue in DU, I think, because I
या.
remember a lot of my friends struggling for internships because
या.
it's their own initiative. Here the RCC provides you with the internship based on your class rank or whatever.
दैट्स ग्रेट.
So that's how, Hanji. So that's how it is, ma'am.
ओके.
And here people are very enthusiastic. Like it's a trimester system, so we have like 3 breaks per year, like 1 month break. So people, they, even though mandatory internship is for 1 one of those time
Hmm.
slots, but people intern like in
They
every year.
would intern multiple times, yeah. हाँ
It's
ये
very
होता है.
competitive also.
So like they intern in Bangalore only or do they come down to Delhi also? कितना time मिल
It
जाता है
depends.
to go to
It,
their own hometowns and
when people are very into, they go to Bombay also. They're like जहाँ पे भी मौका मिले लोग चले जाते हैं.
चले जाते हैं.
Very competitive culture here. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
So,
तो और
so
ब्रेक्स का क्या होता है? How
yes,
often like do you get to visit your hometown and everything?
ma'am. So मैम ब्रेक्स का सिंपल है 3 महीने कॉलेज 1 महीना छुट्टी उसमें जो करना है करो इंटर्नशिप करनी है करो नहीं तो अपने घर वालों से मिल लो
हाँ,
तो वो खुद पे डिपेंडेंट है
right.
सो वही लाइक कॉलेज कुछ एक्स्ट्रा छुट्टी नहीं देता है यहाँ पे कुछ क्रिसमस की छुट्टी नहीं है कुछ न्यू ईयर की छुट्टी लाइक कुछ नहीं
हाँ,
है
हाँ.
सो
अच्छा.
दैट वे आई फील थोड़ा सा इट्स अ लिटिल stressful also like it's too much rigor it's actually too much rigor when I talk say this so yeah
हाँ,
that's how it
actually
is.
they also have to meet that standard कि जो उन्होंने create किया है कि सिर्फ NLS out of all the NLUs is giving the 3 LLB program तो maybe that ये rigor जो उन्होंने maintain किया हुआ है in the schedule ये भी शायद इसलिए है कि
सो दिस ऐसा नहीं है कि लाइक हमारे लिए अलग से लाइक जो 5 साल वाले बच्चे हैं उनके लिए भी वो 17 साल के बच्चे होते हैं उनको इतना सब आ जाता है लाइक सो मच स्ट्रेस सो आई
right.
डू अंडरस्टैंड कि लाइक लोगों के बाल क्यों जा रहे हैं लाइक इट्स सो मच स्ट्रेस सो या दैट्स
Okay.
हाउ इट
So
इज
Rohan, what are the few things that you would like to warn students about that कि if you're coming to NLS you should be prepared for all these things ये चीज आपके दिमाग में होनी चाहिए या कोई चीज जो आपको लगता है जो वहां पे होती है जैसे कि ऑलरेडी आप थोड़ा बहुत मेंशन कर ही चुके हो कि sleep deprivation will be there will be some amount
basically
of anxiety
the
yeah
definitely so ma'am like if you're coming here then you should be prepared for the grind simple as that you should be prepared कि like ऐसा like अभी मैंने नोटबुक में 10 चीजें लिखी है अगर मैं लिखता नहीं तो मुझे याद नहीं होती कि मुझे ये चीजें कल और परसों खत्म करनी है so वही like
to do
it's
list
just be ready for the हाँ just be ready for the rigor that's all and be serious with your studies because this is an institution that is providing you with a platform जो सीधा top tier firm में job लगा रहा है and अगर
correct
if you go through other means then क्या होता है you mid tier firm में काम करो फिर 2-3 साल बाद फिर top tier में जाओ उसी same associate के उससे so it's a ladder but this institution provides you with that platform and also जैसे यहाँ पे we have 5 courses per trimester
हाँ
so 3 of the courses are core courses वो law based है and 2 courses are for example they are related to other fields जैसे अभी हमें क्या है we have constitutional law we have a property law and we have contracts too these are the core courses and 2 courses are law and politics and law and history so
okay
इसमें like you are not just reading law you are becoming more aware about the world
yeah
and when you and the readings are curated like वो masters level की reading है वो bachelor's level की नहीं है so when you read those extra things like about politics economics history so when you write in your paper it reflects if this person is knowledgeable so basically this institution does actually make sure कि you have an overall development कि
holistic
तुमसे
yeah
holistic development yes so that is yes ma'am
oh that's great that's good I
like
would
this is something new okay so like this is something new that I think this college has tried because DU या बाकी जितने भी 3 year होते हैं उसमें बस law पढ़ते हैं उसमें ऐसा नहीं है law and history law and so I think this is a good initiative
correct
yes ma'am
okay so I think my last question that I wanted to ask this only that what is the thing that you just love about the college like something you feel that we'll divide it into 2 categories एक तो आप एक फॉर्मल आंसर दो और एक इनफॉर्मल
okay मैं actually मेरा formal answer और informal same ही होगा see something that I love this is something that people might hate in the short run and even I hated in the short run in the first trimester I told you, like, it's the rigor.
Figure.
I'm always up for academic rigor because the world is a very competitive place. And when you move out, there are sharks. People will eat you out. And this place, it prepares you to become a shark. So, in the long run, that rigor is good, provided you maintain your health, you go to the gym, you eat well, you do stress management, yoga and all karo. But yeah, the rigor is is the best part of the college. And I think because of the rigor only, this is the number one law school in India. So,
Right.
yes, and people who are giving NLSAT, just don't take too much stress, practice every day, read newspapers, and of course, I would recommend to join test series because टेस्ट सीरीज में क्या होता है कि एक एक्सपर्ट या फिर एक बंदा जो उस फील्ड में काफी सालों से है वो तुम्हें समझा रहा है कि ऐसे नहीं ऐसे लिखो सो योर चांसेस दे आर लाइक काफी ज्यादा बूस्ट हो जाते हैं
प्रैक्टिस वगैरह हो जाती है
यस एंड रीड पेपर्स डेली क्योंकि करंट अफेयर का एलिमेंट पार्ट ए में भी है और पार्ट बी में भी है सो यस एंड जैसे कुछ लोग आई हैड अ फ्रेंड ही वाज लाइक कि मैं 2 साल पहले से शुरू कर लूं करंट अफेयर्स दैट्स लाइक नॉट रिक्वायर्ड 6-7 महीने पहले के आई थिंक मोर देन सो यस मैम दैट्स हाउ इट इज
ओके और इनफॉर्मली मैं पूछ ही लेती हूँ क्वेश्चन कॉलेज की वाइब कैसी है खाना कैसा है मेस का लोग कैसे हैं
मैम लोग तो एक्चुअली इट्स वेरी डाइवर्स जैसे डीयू में होता है ना बहुत डाइवर्स है
डाइवर्सिटी
यहाँ
है
पे भी ऐसी है बहुत डाइवर्सिटी है लाइक जो मुझे मिले अभी जैसे मेरी क्लास के बच्चे मैं बताता हूँ लाइक सब लाइक पीपल आर वेरी मैच्योर जो मेरी क्लास में 20 साल के बच्चे भी है वो भी लाइक मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैं इनके उम्र में क्या कर रहा था लाइक दे आर सो मैच्योर अबाउट लाइफ देयर थॉट प्रोसेस इज क्लियर
राइट
and I personally like the vibe of the college is not as vibrant as Delhi because you know how DU is North Campus kaisa hai like it's so vibrant like there is no comparison इसमें तो like DU wins hands down vibe में because you know ये जो campus है ये outskirts में है it's not in the main city
ओके
थोड़ा secluded सा है so in that way and जैसे वहाँ पे DU में cultural activities बहुत होती है dramatic society dance society it's like a festival यहाँ पे थोड़ा dead यहाँ पे you know like बच्चे बस पढ़ रहे हैं थोड़ा सा dead yeah so I think that's the downside of being too rigorous so yeah vibe wise I would say DU wins
और खाना
and okay so khana okay I'll be honest so they provide us with breakfast lunch is paid लंच के बाद लंच होता है 2:30 से and then we have snacks after our evening class which is 4:40 so snacks is good breakfast is very healthy it's the most healthiest food like item you can get but मैंने कभी नहीं किया because 8:50 क्लास होती है मैं 8:40 उठता हूँ so I've had it like 3-4 times but yeah it is like the best or sometimes you know people are having issues with their dinner like किसी को tasty नहीं लगता it's a subjective thing but otherwise it's a healthy I mean it's a healthy you know जो जितना भी we have a nutritionist so she decides
ओके
कि yeah कि मेस में क्या खाना होगा उस हिसाब से it's healthy it's good
awesome
so
it
that's
was
how my analysis
इट वॉज वेरी गुड यू नो अब दूर से बैठ के पता नहीं चलता है एक्चुअल में क्या चल रहा है वी आर मोर फोकस्ड ऑन द एंट्रेंस एंड यू गिवन सच ग्रेट इनसाइट्स ऑन द कॉलेज एंड लेट्स सी थोड़े टाइम बाद अपने थोड़े और
one more thing I would like to add preparing for NLSAT is one journey and when you clear it यहाँ पे एक अलग ही यूनिवर्स है यहाँ पे survive करना is a different journey so you should just be prepared with that mindset like तुम NLS में घुस के मे बी हीरो बन जाओगे बाहर के लिए बट हियर यहाँ पे कोई हीरो नहीं है यहाँ पे सब बराबर है and it's very rigorous here which would benefit you in the long run so yeah man like these are my final words I mean NLS is a good opportunity go for it
या वही बिकॉज जब भी एग्जाम भी हो रहा था for people like us as well who are looking at the institution from a distance although you know we expect कि क्योंकि NLS है top law school है and fees भी you know they're asking for a good amount of fees तो दूर से ऐसा लगता है दूर से ऐसा लगता है देखने में you know that you know what will be so special about it what will they actually be doing and दूर से लगता भी है कि होगा like बहुत कुछ होगा करने को and it will be very different and new but talking to you, we came to know about so many things कि class में कैसे पढ़ाया जा रहा है, क्या curriculum है, trimester thing you mentioned, all these things you don't get on the website, and generally you don't get to know about these things. But it is so interesting to, listen to whatever you had to say. थोड़ा और
Also,
अपने
one more thing, ma'am. One more thing. Ki, I hope I'm not
not at all.
increasing the. Okay.
No.
So, like यहाँ पे अभी construction चल रही है, so they are increasing the capacity of the students. So CLAT का भी number शायद double हो, and हमारे batch का भी number शायद double हो. So the intake is going to be huge, which would change the dynamics of the college in coming 3 to 5 years. So जैसा अभी है वैसा शायद ना हो. It would be more vibrant, more dynamic.
Yeah.
So.
Vibe might change.
Yes, absolutely. So,
ठीक है, right. तो I was saying कि तुम अपने और थोड़े trimesters निकाल लो, and अभी you are in your first year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
तो second year में फिर से we'll talk to you कि क्या क्या changes हुए हैं, क्या क्या नई चीजें हैं. Second year में from a बच्चा you will also grow up to, being a senior, and there'll be another insight into, and insight also into क्या हो रहा है college में, and you are our source of knowing what is actually happening inside. And maybe as you were saying that we can also get your friends and other people also.
Yeah, definitely. I can.
Yeah, then we can have an interactive session and know what's going on inside. What is it like in Hogwarts?
Definitely.
Yeah. Great.
It's nothing like Hogwarts.
Yeah.
You just have to sit and study, that's all.
Rigor. So
Rigor,
the conclusion of all this discussion is that it is rigorous and you have to be prepared.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. And give the exam, give it a shot. Take NLSAT seriously. If you're giving it, it's a great opportunity to just jump that ladder, social ladder also, I would say.
Yeah.
And just get placement in top tier firms and even international firms. They come here for placements. So, like, पैसों की कमी नहीं होगी if you just survive.
Put it in,
that's the thing.
Yeah. So अच्छा, तो effort कम हो रहा है basically. आप clear करके entrance जा रहे हो long term में. You wouldn't
long
have
term में
to,
effort shortcut है ये.
हाँ.
Yes.
So you wouldn't have to struggle so much.
Yes.
As in struggle, as in life, finding a job, finding an internship, all these things. But
and ma'am, you know how jobs are in firms. Like it's very difficult to get a job.
Yeah.
Especially associate की job in a top tier firm is very difficult. अगर तुम्हारा placement से नहीं हो रहा तो external contact से बस एक दो vacancy निकलती है. और वो भी contact के through like होता है. So बहुत मुश्किल है. And this college is providing you with that opportunity, so just take it. So,
and it's good that you mentioned about international firms as well. So good enough. So that justifies the effort and the fees, I guess.
Yes. So I know two people who got placed. One he lives Niche, like uski internship hai abhi in HSF. So it's a marked internship. So they'll judge him and then they'll give him a PPO. Based on his performance.
Nice.
So that is HSF. It's a Herbert Smith. It's based in London.
Yeah.
और एक Allen and Overy भी है.
Allen and Overy.
उसके दुबई में offices है, Singapore में. So both of these firms और भी होती होंगी. I'm not able to recall. So ये दो तो पक्का आती है यहाँ पे. So if you have like top grades and you have participated in these competitions like MOOCs and NEGOs, they also matter a lot in your CV. Definitely you will do good in life.
Yeah, and otherwise, it's so difficult to get through HS and Allen and Overy. I've seen people, it's very, very difficult
5-6 years
by yourself. Yeah.
So if you're getting placed directly, like इससे बड़ा अच्छी चीज क्या हो सकती है? It's a shortcut only. And then you'll get promoted also जल्दी.
Right. ठीक है. Good enough. Thank you, Rohan, for being here, for enlightening us with such great insights into the college. And jab senior, as I said, we'll meet again once you become a senior, and we'll get to know more from
Yes, ma'am.
you. And just thank you. And I guess that, I'm taking your time from probably your
No,
snack
no,
time or whatever. Because as you
it's about to
mentioned
start in 30 minutes.
that. Okay,
7:30. Yeah.
so have a gala, enjoy yourself,
Yes, ma'am.
and
Thank you
yes,
so
keep
much.
working, keep the rigor
Merry
on.
Christmas in advance to you, ma'am.
Same to you, same to you. And also to
Thank you
all the
so much.
viewers. All right.
Yes.
See you, Rohan.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Take care.
Bye bye. You too.